we're very lucky to have with us tonight to introduce the film a prize-winning author who most of you have probably heard of, Colum McCann. If you don't know Colum's books, you should run out and get them. Not now. Wait till the screening's over. Colum was once quoted as saying that, "I believe in the democracy of storytelling. I love the fact that stories can cross all sorts of borders and boundaries." That might as well have been the slogan for this entire series. It's exactly the sort of thing that we're trying to show in terms of the way the immigrant experiences in New York. We should be aware of the fact that we are all immigrants. It's just a question of what century you look at. It's also what the Uptown Film Center stands for, so we couldn't have found a better opening night person to introduce the movie to you than Colum McCann. Colum.
Céad Míle Fáilte. I bet there's a few Irish people in the audience here tonight. Let me hear from them. It's a pleasure to be here, and such a fantastic cause, and such a wonderful place. And wait to see this film. It's gonna reach in, open up your rib cage, and turn your heart backwards just a little bit, like the city does. And so I wanted to read you just a very short little piece that I wrote about New York to sort of introduce the flavor of the film. New York has been my city now for over 30 years. Drunk and sober. More drunk than sober. No, drunk and sober, high and low, off and on, up and down. It's a vast mystery to me, like it is to most New Yorkers, how this ugly, lovely town became my lovely, ugly town. This gorgeous rubbish heap of a place, rude and loud and grey and anarchic, unforgiving and raw, mercenary, narcissistic, selfish and contradictory. It's one of the few cities in the world where you can instantly belong. Step out of the subway, immigrant, and it is entirely yours. It's scandalous, and it's scary and seductive and stuffed with moments of enormous grace. It's hard to pin down, and it's impossible to forget. New York is a city of the timeless now, where there is no order and there is no end, where day meets night with the ease of a street corner nod, and the idea of tomorrow is not worth much in the face of today, and however far you got yesterday will hardly mean a damn next week. It lives itself out loud. It beckons you in, it compels you to listen. It sticks a rude tongue in your ear. It laughs at you, it sends you packing. It's your city, and nobody is going to take it away from you. You reach the corner, and then you turn it into another corner, and then you get your energy from all of the other corners yet to come. It is little of the style of Paris, and little of the beauty of Rome, little of the historic elegance, maybe, of London, little of the dear, dirty dereliction of my hometown, Dublin. No matter. New York is itself, and that is entirely enough. So I'm delighted to get a chance to introduce a film by my friend Jim Sheridan. This film, I watched it again very recently, and it was better the second time than even when I saw it originally. I think it captures the vibrancy of the dreams that we have when we come to this place. I think it's poignant because it speaks now to a political moment. I think all art should be tiny and epic both. It should be local and universal. You'll see this in a small family story. These gorgeous children who take on the whole burden of a family, but also the burden of a country. I hope when we talk about it afterwards, and we will, please hang around afterwards. I've got all your faces mapped out. If you leave, you're in trouble. We're going to talk, myself and Ira are going to talk for about 15 minutes after the film about what it means. And I would love to know from you what it inspires in you, what it makes you think about people who are coming to our city now, and people who can't come to our city, and people who are being taken away as well. I want you to like feel the pulse of energy that this whole desire of America, of being in America is about. I came to America in 1986, more or less the same time that this film is set. I ended up taking a bicycle across the United States for a year and a half. Kind of a crazy adventure. Not the same adventure as this family, which is a much more raw, tougher adventure than the one I had. But it reminds me of the original spirit of why I wanted to come to this place. I'm grateful that we have art to negotiate our arguments. I do think that in this era, when we're diseased with certainty and when we're addicted to absolutes, that it is really quite powerful that art can come in and negotiate that space that's in between. It gives us the possibility to breathe. And it's in the power of personal storytelling that we find the actual democracy of truth that Ira was talking about. This film, it came after In the Name of the Father. It came after My Left Foot from Jim Sheridan. It was made in 2001. I think it came out in 2002. It's now, therefore, an antique. But it's a beautiful antique. And it negotiates sentiment in the most extraordinary way. Because it's full of sentiment, and I feel, and I hope you will feel, that it's not sentimental. It is like it walks that knife edge between the two. It's like Philippe Petit walking the tightrope between the two World Trade Center towers. That's what he did. He negotiated that form of sentiment. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you hang around. I hope you support the evening. And thank you to everybody for coming out. And we'll see you in about an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you so much.